All right, guys, how we doing? I just want to say, do a little quick video. Cup finals about to be over. Just kind of on the Lightning and what a couple years it's been for them. So first off, welcome back and thank you for watching. But I just want to say, congrats to the Lightning, man. Congrats to their fans. I know, 2019 was a very, very hard year. I think that's something Vegas and Tampa fans can unite on. That was a tough exit for both teams, but really a tough one for Tampa. I mean, the year before they made it to the Eastern Conference Final, won 3 in a row against Washington, and then ended up losing the last 2. I know the year before that, they didn't even make the playoffs, and then in 16 they lost in the Eastern Conference Final to Pittsburgh, and then 15 they lost in the Cup Final. So it's been as good as that team is. That's a tough pill to swallow, to be on the cusp like that. To be on the cusp like that and just to never be able to make it over the hump. It's a tough thing as a sports fan. It's something I'm feeling right now. And so I'm wearing this jersey, this beautiful, beautiful jersey, coolhockey.com, man. Couldn't be happier. But I got this last year after Tampa won the Cup. And so I'm going to do it again. As you can see, Cup Final. This one, I got the big bad boy Kucherov. Don't know who I'm going to get this year, but it's one of 2 people. It's either Vassy or Point. And I'm leading towards Point. I think he's going to win the Conn Smythe. But what a postseason he's had. What a postseason Kuch has had. Vasilevsky, if he hasn't shown everybody in the world that he is the best goalie in the entire world, it's a shame if somebody has any kind of argument. Even me being a Vegas fan, Fleury winning the Vezina, couldn't be happier. But Vasilevsky is the better goalie, and there's not even a question. I wouldn't have been mad at all if Vasilevsky won. I mean, he is that good of a goaltender. So what a juggernaut this team is, to quote Chris Johnston. I mean, like I said, it had been a long couple years for Tampa fans, especially, with this core. You got Victor Hedman, you got Steven Stamkos, Nikita Kucherov, Braden Point, Andre Vasilevsky. I mean, if you want to talk about the best overall core of any team, it's by far Tampa Bay. There is no holes on this roster, and it's clearly shown throughout this series. I said in my last video, Tampa's going to show you what a real team does to counteract the trap. Tampa Bay wins in all different kinds of ways. They can beat you 1-0, and then they can, make it look like a football score against you. You know what I mean? So, been quite the treat just as a hockey fan to watch this team and, watch them do what they do. So, I just wanted to do a quick little video saying congrats to Tampa, the Lightning. What a back-to-back cup run. That's something I'm very envious and jealous of, to be fully honest. But I couldn't be happier for their fans, man. I know it's been a long couple years, and it's more than deserved, and it really is a treat to watch a team play hockey this well. You want to talk about growing the sport. And I know Tampa obviously isn't the biggest, hockey market, but what that team is doing, it's truly remarkable. I mean, you want to talk about best of all time teams. I don't know if they're going to be necessarily up there or whatever, but this team is no joke. They are no slacker. You know what I mean? They're a juggernaut, to say the least. So, just want to say congrats to Tampa. What a run they've been on. And, real quick, before I did end, I did want to get into, kind of just the controversy around them, that they are $18 million over the cap. Am I saying that they're cheating it in any way? No, I'm not. I don't think Kucherov, they purposely kept him out the entire season just for this. But, it is showing what a loophole and just kind of what it can do to a team. Kucherov is a $9.5 million player, and then to just add that back, as it stands right now on Cap Friendly, just as is, they are already $5 million over the cap. No other team is over the cap at the moment. This is all the players whose contracts have expired. This is no RFAs that need to be re-signed. Tampa's in themselves quite an interesting position. You know what I mean? And if I were a fan, my team wins back-to-back cups. I'm sorry, I do not care what happens. Whatever they got to do, it's totally understandable. I mean, you just won back-to-back cups. Whoever's got to go has got to go. You know, you kind of got you got your cake and you got to eat it too. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be interesting. I'm really interested to see what Julien BriseBois does on this one. To see what he can do. Can he make a good deal with Seattle to get them to take a good piece? Any piece, one that's gonna get them under the cap. I really think after this postseason, and especially the last couple of games, I think Tyler Johnson's really made it easier on Julien BriseBois to get rid of him. I think he's definitely going to be gone, and I wouldn't be surprised if Seattle jumps on that. It's $5 million. They put him on waivers at the end of last year, and nobody wanted to help out Tampa, and nobody bid on it. And Tyler Johnson, I mean, look at what JT Miller has done for Vancouver. That was a guy who was just buried on a very deep Tampa team, and look what he did in Vancouver. Well, I don't know if he's going to put up the same numbers, but I could easily see Tyler Johnson doing something similar on, say, a Seattle or, maybe a Detroit. That was Steve Yzerman's team before BriseBois took over, So a lot of credit to what's gone on in Tampa has to go to big old Stevie Y, So yeah, just throwing that out there. It's going to be very interesting. Definitely keep your eye out on what the Lightning have to do to get under the cap for next year. But again, congrats to Tampa. Like I said, you're going to see what a real team can do. Montreal was... Yeah, Tampa just steamrolled them. Montreal stood zero chance. And it just showed that, clearly Vegas, my team, has big old issues, This is what happens. This is what everybody was saying, what would happen once Montreal hit a real team. And as much as it pains me to say that, but, Vegas, real teams do what Tampa's doing. They adjust, they figure some different shit out. They don't kind of just fold up and crumble, So, yeah, gonna be interesting. Hope this is an eye-opener for my front office. But, yeah, again, congrats Tampa fans, dude. Hell of a couple years for you. Couldn't be happier for you guys. So, thank you again, guys, for watching. Y'all take care, okay?